Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing this Sunday morning? We got a couple of people in here. We'll do our normal thing and let everybody wander aimlessly until they get their rear ends in here. All right. Well, when y'all pop in here, wrong one, y'all let us know where you're from. All right. If you're not watching this live, you can fast forward 14 minutes from whatever the time date stamp says now if you don't want to do the intro and say hi to everybody as they come in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are. Buenos tacos.
Your troubles go with the wind, let's blow. Hop in my truck, let's roll. Got a spot we can go down by the riverbank. Got some good drinks, we can kick back and thank, hold each other. Dream about the good times, never mind the bad times, cause those days don't last, that's a fact. Come on girl, let me rock your world like only I can. I'm your biggest fan, yeah you know this. Been crushing on you since we were kids. Now we're grown, can't leave you alone. Yeah, you're something special, you deserve a medal for what you've been through. You're killing me with those baby blues and everything you do. Know what you do, ain't gotta say your word.
No Monday, no, leave your troubles behind. If you're looking for something, you'll find it in due time. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
What can I say? What can I do? The way your body moves got me going insane. The way you shake that pretty little thing. Going with your pants up, giving me hell. Now girl, try to keep up with me, cause I wouldn't mind you spend the rest of this life with me. Through the ups and downs, trials and tribulations. Want you around cause you've been with me since I was down and out. Just another crazy motherfucker running his mouth from the south. Yeah, you know your boy. Bust his ass just to get this cash, to bring it home to you and laugh on the real. You know how I feel, you plus me, that's a good deal. So rock me, baby, like a wagon wheel.
All right, we're going to be starting at the top of the hour. Coming up real soon.
If you're looking for something, you'll find it in due time. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
Rock with me, baby, enjoy the ride. You the only one I want by my side. You the one I wanna come home to at night. Alright, sit back, enjoy the ride. Kick back, take a sip, a little hit, enjoy the high. Baby girl, you all mine, so enjoy the ride. Baby girl, enjoy the ride, let's go.
You don't need no Monday, no, leave your troubles behind. If you're looking for something, you'll find it in due time. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
staking, you can be a delegator, you can be a validator, you can be a roller skater.
Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key.
When you come to this screen, you want to, through your MetaMask, you want to be signed in to your Energy Web token, address, and access. And I don't know what your name is. We'll just call you Lion Thieving Motherfucker. How about that?
What, man? I think we do it old school. Dance off. Dance off. Y'all make sure you text in and vote. We're going to have a dance off.
1, 2, 3. So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so high.
Funky cold data.
Bullshit, Lion Thieving Motherfucker.
No. Yes.
Do not buy or sell or think anything that I tell you to. Everything we talk about here is just my opinion. And I'm just as full of shit as everybody else, okay? Hey, quit crypto and permanent losses for pussies anyway. X amount of dollars. They got the denomination wrong on the airdrop, and they airdropped it in Bitcoin. Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. I'm sorry, that's freaking hilarious.
Dateline, Las Vegas. Doot, 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 doot. Sorry you had to endure that. I got lazy and didn't feel like looking up a sound effect for that. And Pigeon Advocacy Group, known as Lofty Hopes, has some serious concern about negative impacts that the hats will have on the pigeons. Now, I don't know. I know that they have these training wheels for this one duck. They do a lot of stuff out there, but it's kind of hard to find them. He's recently in the news because he has recently given up smoking pot. Your problem is that he put his magnifying glass on you. And your problem with that is, as investors, for the most part, well, number one, you've invested into a shitcoin. And your typical response is that of every shitcoin holder when somebody says something.
大会主席先生，世界卫生组织总干事先生，各位代表，首先，我认为，在人类抗击新冠肺炎疫情的关键时刻，举行这次世卫大会具有十分重要的意义。人类正在经历第二次世界大战结束以来最严重的全球公共卫生突发事件。新冠肺炎疫情突如其来，现在已经波及210多个国家和地区，影响了70多亿人口，夺走了30余万人的宝贵生命。
The downward facing pissing dog formation right here in plain sight. Go over some very basic principles of support. And again, damn, I love that girl's eyes, man. She's got beautiful eyes. I'm sorry, back to charting. This is a downward descending dog butt formation. And here you can see the get this fucking dog's ass out of my face formation that's forming right here. Again, one of those things that the novice trader might not see. In conjunction with that, you have the useless boyfriend formation going on over here. These three things in conjunction say stay away, stay away. Now with our premium VIP membership, which is only 1 Bitcoin a year, you'll be able to learn these more advanced charting as well, like the hidden see-through nipple divergence pattern that you see here. Again, you got a nice little shoulder, descending top boob, hidden side boob, protruding nipples, and a nice little peaches and cream consolidation. We'll be able to go over all of that with you. Plus, there's a lot of stuff going on down here that we can help you with as well. But what they don't see on the monthly chart is this lonely loser divergence on the monthly chart. That's a do not buy signal. Again, one of those things that you'll pick up at Katie's House of TNA. Can you use this knowledge from Katie's House of TNA to successfully leverage trade on Bybit? No! It's a different formation altogether. Here, you have an ascending labia. If she's over on her stomach, you have a descending labia formation. But I got to tell you, man, I really like what I see here. I really like what I see here. If I ever see this formation, and I don't care what coin it is, yeah, go all in, man. Go all in. Everything you got. Send you 12 different shirts just so that we can make a calendar. Oh, my God.
Price differential here, then as long as it is trading within that range, we're getting our portion of the fees. However, things in crypto change quickly. And what if the price of one Uniswap token went to the same price as one Ethereum, one for one? Okay. You can't put that in there. So basically, any time that it breaks above this line, I'm disqualified from getting liquidity pool tokens. And the thing is, I mean, and I don't have them side by side to compare. Wait, let's back it up and look at it again. But things do change all the time. I don't have the lines in here, but if we've got the green line on the top and the yellow line on the bottom, I think we just went up. Hang on, let's back that up and look at that again, just to make sure. We have also added a children's segment where every night we're going to read a crypto bedtime story to all the Chico Army members who have kids.
They thought that they had the... Hang on a second. What the heck kind of pirates are these? I don't think that these pirates belong in a children's book. What the heck is going on here? Hang on a second. Wow, she's hot. You know what? Uncle Scotty's gonna save this part of the book and read it later.
I mean, in other words, just because you can be an asshole doesn't mean you have to be. I've seen so many different things that this beautiful country of ours has to offer. I'm looking for stupid shit to do. But so I just got back from a 28-day ETH America tour. 10,139 miles, 28 days, 27 states.
ScottyP.
So this is for you. It's not funded yet. I'll get it when I get back to my Airbnb tonight. But that's for you.
Wow,
that's a paper.
you.
That's a paper wallet, and it's going to have some Bitcoin in it for you.
Thank you. Wow.
No. Thank you.
No, this is so cool.
And
It's so awesome. Cool. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you.
Wow, this is so cool. That was probably the highlight of my day right there. That's the most interesting thing that's happened today.
Cool. You have a choice. You've been a wonderful waitress, absolutely sweet, beautiful, all that good stuff. So let me erase this so I'm not like doing your boobs.
No worries.
All right.
Now, come here.
Experiment with that zoom a little bit more. Wow, there they all are. Check them out. On the super zoom, check out the screen.
Wow.
That's it? You had $1 million. You do 2 chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. I always wanted to do that, man. I think if I were a millionaire, I could hook
All right, let's get this started.
Money.
Money. I'm rolling in the money. I get that fast money in I get that fast money in
I'm rolling in Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. How's everybody doing? Absolutely wonderful, I hope. Buenos tacos to everybody. Excuse me. Got just a few things here for us today. To talk about. It's kind of interesting to see the real world news and the crypto news intersecting or crossing over a little bit. Kind of odd. Hey, Miss Joni. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you like that. I thought you, with your technical analysis skills, would be impressed with the in-depth charting and never-been-seen form signals that most people aren't seeing. Let me grab this here real quick and let me do this part. You guys, please take a chance. Splice that out. Take this opportunity, if you would, to follow me over on Twitter at ScottyP1063. Got some things I'm going to talk about a little bit later regarding the channel. But here we're going to kind of be intermittent as we are getting our travel legs here in a couple of weeks. But y'all follow me over on Twitter at ScottyP1063. We'll probably have a running thing going of the trip and updates and everything that's going on. Also, when we get ready to post videos, but we'll talk all about that a little bit later. Anything going on in here yet? Hey, Miss Joni. All right. I guess first story. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but one of Pomp's tweets early this morning was from Nunchuck Team. Now, they are a decentralized entity that acts as a wallet. Basically, during all this stuff going on up in Canada, when Justina Trudeau decided that the Constitution didn't mean anything and that he was going to instill martial law because somebody in the lower classes, those peons, dare challenge his mandates and said, we're freezing your bank accounts, we're canceling your driver's license, we're calling your company that you work for and they're going to suspend your ass, you'll be in jail, you're going to be fined. Dave was saying, and I don't know if he was joking, something about people's pets. Anyway, their response when they said that they were going to lock up people's bank accounts and also their crypto, their response to the Prime Minister, Justina, was kick rocks, bitch. But there was one really good line in here. I mean, it was actually all a good line. It was a great tweet. But how they ended it was, please look up how self-custody and private keys work. When the Canadian dollar becomes worthless, we will be here to serve you too. Mic drop. Later, bitches. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Now, I will say this. Let me open it on a different window over here. How I became aware of Pomp's tweets was that, well, I don't need to open it, I'll just tell you, was that Senator Ted Cruz had retweeted this one of my senators, well, talk about that here in a second as well. One of my senators, where I currently live, retweeted that, and he is also on the finance committee in future Senate hearings. Let's see if and his quote when he retweeted it was beautiful or something to that effect. Let's see if it's just as beautiful when it comes up in front of the Senate's Finance Committee. Thought that was pretty interesting. Hey, In Chain, how are you, my brother? How are you? Isn't that an awesome reply, Johnny? I freaking love that. I freaking love that. Y'all watched the fights last night? Dude went down like Foghorn Leghorn. Look at that. Boom. Like the chicken hawk popped him on the kisser. Nuts. Great fight. Great fight. Alex Becker. They want to freeze Bitcoin. Canadian government is like a monkey trying to fuck a football. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit of crypto. I gotta talk about some other stuff here. Let me find it. I don't know how many of y'all are into following Geometric's form and the space tokens and all that good stuff. Samuel Adams, that's a beer. Samuel Reed. It's an NFT project that is constantly doing like one at a time airdrops of special things. Miss Joni won one. I've yet to win one, which is some shit. All right, one more off of Twitter and then we'll go somewhere else. And I only bring this one up because I'm sorry, it's funny as hell. The head of the FBI's new cryptocurrency unit says that the agency won't even bother seizing Cardano from criminals since it's going to zero on its own. Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Tell your friends and family that it's all good.
Sorry. Oh my God, that just cracks me up, man. That just cracks me up. Sorry. One last thing here, and we'll come back and we'll talk big picture stuff in a little bit. I thought this was hilarious. The old Iranian prime minister, or was he president? I think he was president. Is tweaking Trudeau's nose, calling for civil rights. The world has come full circle. The world has come full circle. Oh, thank you, Bovid. Thank you again, my brother. Buenos tacos. Thank you very much, Bovid. Dave is doing some door dashing right now. Or he's taking some pictures. So I don't know how many of you guys are into Pocket Network. How many of you guys are into Pocket Network? I know that Tyler talked about it several months back. I know that Kinsey did some in-depth stuff with them and an interview with the Octopus. And I know that some of you guys are running some nodes. All right, so if your left hand itches, somebody gets you money. Assuming that you don't do cocaine, what does it mean when your nose is itching? Miss Joni, you're probably up on old wives' tale, being it that you're a young wife. I can't remember what the right hand is. Right hand is you got company coming. Left hand is you got money coming, or vice versa. Can't remember. But anyway, if you guys watched, well, either Tyler or Kenzie's stream, but Kenzie did the interview with the Octopus, and a lot of you are running nodes. This is not financial advice. I am doing one of those shared nodes because I didn't want to throw a whole 15,000 at it right now. But the Octopus is somebody that you guys should consider following. Yeah, oh, you do too? Okay, yeah. I do too, in chain. Actually, I learned from my buddy Brandon how to build master nodes, but that was more for practice. That was more for practice than anything, to learn. What's the other computer program? Linux. To learn Linux. And yeah, that made my head explode. But I did use Gen and other masternode services before. This is very similar to the old masternode sharing service than anything. However, and it's paying like a Tijuana whorehouse right about now, guys. It's paying really, really good. And so if any of you are in Florida, Central Florida, and you're not following this guy, you missed invitation. Free, but you just had to register. And that is March 4th. I know Kenzie's going. I believe I saw him say he was helping host it. I'm going. A potential new model for the channel is going to be going as well. Potentially. Still working on that. But so if you're in the Tampa area, I think Kenzie and I are going to hang out the night before the 3rd and perhaps do a stream. Is Kenzie in here? Hey, Carlos. Hey, Lisa. Buenos tacos, Carlos. Hey, bad boy. Is that supposed to be bad boy? I don't know. But yeah, if you're in the Tampa area, we're gonna be rocking it up. Gonna get to spend one night partying out with Kenzie. Like I said, I think we're gonna do a stream together. If not, if we can't find a place where we can get good Wi-Fi and be away from copyrighted music that might shut the stream down at any given point, we might just go out to the beach and sit and talk and record it. I don't know. And then the 4th is the party. But gonna be some fun. If any of y'all are in that area or in the Orlando area and you want to hang out on the 3rd, I'm coming in early. I'm going to do tourist shit all day long in the Tampa area. And then if Miss Thing is coming, she's coming early on the 4th. So we'll have a sausage party if any of you guys are interested. What's the date, Florida? It is March 4th. March 4th. Now, there's a lot better sources out there on the internet than than me. Sorry. I hate when people try to fancy up their grammar and they misuse the objective and the subjective tenses when they always put I when it should be me. But anyway, there's a lot of smarter folks out there than me. So, and I will tell you that the majority of my plays, I did the same thing with the NFTs early. I didn't worry about chasing NFTs. I invested into the infrastructure. Same thing with Web3, at least for me. You may or may not believe in anything that's going on Web3, and that's your prerogative. But it's the infrastructure for Web3. So until we find out Web3 WTF, it's relevant. Now, if you happen to believe that Web3 is the future, is the sword out of the stone, well, then it makes even more sense to be in it. It is basically the decentralized version of Amazon Web Services. There's a lot of incredible information, and we're going to get some, going to try to do our best to get some much smarter people than me to talk to us about it when we're down there in Florida. So, there's that. Let's see what you guys are talking about. The Illuminati told me to buy Tidal Finance. Damn the Illuminati. Yes, March 4th. Miss Joni, if your husband will allow, or the little one will allow, I think I can add one onto my invite. Unless I already RSVP'd and I've already locked my number in stone. Let me know. Or Ocelot, you're over in Merritt Island area. If you want to come over, hit me up. Let me know. All right. But anyway, I'm excited as hell to have somebody with that or surrounded by that, even if it's Kinsey, to be able to explain it to us like we're 5-year-olds, you know? All right, so market go up, market go down. What are we doing? Well, we're going to do one of two things. And damn it. You ever have your chair get stuck on a thing in the carpet? And the only solution is to get up and move? No, you're welcome, Miss Joni, but let me know. Let me know. What else? Oh, I guess back to what we were talking about, and I mentioned it in Tyler's stream yesterday in one of the tipped comments. What Justina Trudeau is doing is probably one of the best commercials for Bitcoin ever. And so you get a little scared when you keep seeing this constantly and seemingly every day positive news for Bitcoin, for the crypto markets. And you look at the market and you're going, this doesn't match this. Have we already hit the top and on the way down? Miss Joni sent me a TA person, and I like it. And I like that guy. I just can't remember who it is at the moment. And maybe I like what he says because it's confirmation bias on what I believe. Basically, that slap your mama downward move that Kinsey and I were talking about several months ago. Maybe this is it. Maybe. not financial advice. We may be on the way to the moon. We may be on our way to the depths of hell. I don't know. Magic 8 Ball was no help last week. Let's see if Magic 8 Ball has a better idea this week. Is the bull run over? Reply hazy. Try again. Oh, Magic 8 Ball. Is the bull run over? Reply hazy. Try again. Uh-oh. Magic 8 Ball says yes. Magic 8 Ball says we're done. Magic 8 Ball says it is decidedly so.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
Yes, science.
Oh, man. All right. Well, you guys wanted to know. Not financial advice, brought to you by Magic 8 Ball. Y'all see this hack on OpenSea? OpenSea is now saying it was more than likely a phishing attack, as opposed to an outright attack onto them. Interesting. So, with all the new people in crypto, and some of us older people in crypto, perhaps getting a little more comfortable, and we're not looking over our shoulders as much as we used to in that other type stuff, but mainly the new folks. I don't know about you guys, man. I don't open up any email. Ledger? Nope. CoinGecko? Nope. Coinbase? Nope. If I get an email from them, and it says important announcement, I delete the email without opening it, and then I go to the website to see, because if it's an important message that affects your account, it'll also be in that website. But you guys be very, very careful on what you're clicking on. And the email is probably the weakest link. Into the fortress. Kenzie, Tyler, myself, we've talked about this particular website here a lot. Where you go in and you get rid of, where you turn around and you go get rid of anything that has unlimited allowances, I believe is the magic word. Blockchain backer, that's the guy. I like him. And again, maybe just because it's confirmation bias. I don't know. All right, let me come back and catch up on your guys' questions here. And, well, yeah, never mind. Can't wait for the Illuvium game to go live. I don't care if market, you'll be playing that 24/7. I agree. Good news doesn't match with price. Yeah. Which leads me to believe we're not done. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Flip a coin, right? Flip a coin. Sell, sell, sell. Turn those machines back on. If a phishing attack is what is taking down people in NFTs, that shows how many new adopters are in the game. Booyah! Mic drop. Absolutely right, Carlos. Oh, Carlos. Are you the one that's down in Central or South America or Mexico? Or are you the one that's in the Corpus Christi area? One Carlos is from one spot, one's the other. I don't know. Revoke even went down since everyone was trying to use it after the... Now, there's also one, excuse me. There's also one on... the Ether... Ether scan, isn't there? Well, I thought there was. But yeah, guys, make sure that you don't have any unlimited allowances. Now, I assume with DAI or ETH or with some of the big boys, it's okay, it's safe. But for some of these other ones, and especially if it's one that's rug pulled in the past, you're asking for trouble, man. You're asking for trouble. Get rid of unlimited allowances. And then I will tell you that also every now and then I just open up a brand new wallet and transfer everything over to that and start fresh all over again. I do that every now and then as well. Kind of like wearing a belt and suspenders. My boy Light Skin AF. It's winter here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Etherscan had one. Ah, here you go. Yeah, right here on Etherscan. You guys, man, good information. Sorry, my brain froze. But manage your information and who has access to it. I believe, and I haven't started a new one yet, but we were talking about email a second ago. The vote that I put out when I said, what is the most secure email system? The number one vote that came back was Proton. So once we get everything arranged, I'll probably be setting up a Proton email. And but you guys be careful what you click on. Be careful what you click on. What are you guys talking about? Let me get caught up here. Have you heard Pocket and Revest partnership leaked from Rob of the CEO? What's your thought on it? Have I heard? My understanding from what I have picked up on Twitter, kind of seems like intercepting some love notes there between those two. Partnership? I don't know. But it looks like they're crushing on each other, if that's what you're asking me. Man, I'm dying. Let me get some water. Oh, my God. Ah! Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. All right. Let's see. What else? So, but if that answers your question, I haven't seen anything official, but I have seen them flirting with each other in the lunchroom on fourth period lunch. You've got lots of emails this week, huh? Yeah, I don't even open them. I delete them. Check out MVI. And you know what, Bovid? I saw last week's stream that you had posted that. And but I didn't see it until I was watching it as a viewer. So I apologize about that. All right, what the heck? Let's do it right now. Nvi Metaverse Index. Interesting. So token sets. Now I remember people talking about that, what, in 2018, 2019? Is that... Am I getting it confused? Is that where you can copy a successful trader's wallet type thing? Or was it a P2P trading environment? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Well, I guess, hey, you know, hey, let me click into it. Let's find out. All right. So it's just an index fund of the top ones. Okay. Interesting. All right. I like indexes in a bull run. I'm invested in the top 5 whatevers, but they're all 5 crashing. That's the downside of that. And if you were in our stream last week, we talked about the thing about cults. You don't want to be the last one standing if the music stops and there's not enough chairs. I like that though. I like indexes. Like I said, in a bull run, I like indexes. And long term. It's just hard to think longer term when we think that we may be to the end or past the end of this bull run. It's kind of hard to go long term thinking in a lot of these. Somebody asked me, and hang on, let me take it off the screen so I don't dox this person. Let me see if he answered my question. I'm reading it to see if it's confidential information that I either can share with you or not. So hang on a second. Oh. You know what, though? That's an interesting story, and you guys may be more in tune with what's going on over here than I am. Now, I can tell you that for me personally, I exited my position on this one already. How are we on the picture of the screen grab? I know it's a 20-second delay. Let me see if it's centered. But he asked me if I was up on the drama on what was going on over here. Oh, wait. No, I do have it on display capture. Okay. Okay, that's a decent picture. But he sent me a message in Telegram this morning saying, hey, are you familiar with what's going on with that? And a couple of days ago, and I went back to look at it this morning, and I went, whoa! And so, yeah, it dropped from 50 cents down to 2 cents. Oh, God. And that's on the daily chart? Oh, God. There is for those that are in touch with what's going on, evidently, I guess there's a migration thing going on. I'm not going to read that long story right there because I don't know how much of that might be stuff I'm not supposed to share publicly, but wow. So my understanding, if this is a migration, that this is not a by the situation right now on this one. Actually, and because the invite's not in the group anymore, but go to one of Chico Crypto's videos and look in the description. Actually, look in the description in this one. I think I put it in there as well. It says Chico Crypto Telegram in there as well. But damn. So if you caught that in the shorts today, man, I hate it for you. Hate it for you. So the answer to your question on Metaverse, I like all of those, except maybe not Engine. No, wait, no, that's a different one. Yeah, I like every one of those. So if we were at the beginning of a bull run, or I was only putting a little bit in there from time to time, yeah, I'd be all over that. But being that we're in the question mark part of the move, I couldn't touch it. I just couldn't. But that's me, not financial advice. What else you guys talking about? All right, I'm going to have to, we got 22 minutes left here. Ether scan, check out. Nope, it's in, yep, okay. Yeah, I caught up with you. And I don't know if you guys saw this or not. And again, not financial advice. And he may or may not have anything left. And I don't know if we're still in the private round. Or if they've moved to the second part, which is the pre-sale. If we're still in the private sale, not financial advice, it may be something that you want to look at. And and again, full disclosure, I do have a very small position in this one. But it's the place where they're looking at where you can bring all of your virtual real estates to a single platform. And like I said, I don't know if it will deliver on what they say. I have no idea whether or not the history on the project itself. So I am not promoting it. I'm just letting you know, hey, I like the buzzwords. I like the idea. So I threw a little bit at it. If someone is interested, if there's still private sale prices available, shoot me a DM on Telegram or on Twitter, and I'll see if he still has some available. If not, I'm not going to bother knocking on his door. All right, let me come back and see what you guys are talking about. Okay. So let me tie a couple of those things together. All right, so here's the update with the most updatedness in it. Closed on the motorhome weekend before last. Yay. I've got free storage there for a while. Dave and I are actually Gonna go do the walkthrough day after tomorrow. They're going to de-winterize it. Show us what all the buttons to push, and we're going to take it out for a couple of day getaway just to get used to what it's like. We're going to do that probably in the Corpus Christi area. So if Carlos, if you're the one down in the Corpus Christi area, shoot me a message, brother, and I'll tell you where we're going to be once we decide where we're going to be. The goal, I called the realtor back and said, all right, let's put the house on the market. Let's go. And the plan was to have the house empty by March 1st and be gone, even if we're staying locally for a little bit. The day after, got ready to do all that, the doctor calls me back and says, hey, we got one more thing we need to check, because this. It was a little bit of a punch in the gut, not because I'm worried about what's going to happen or what the result of this test might be. But when they said, hey, all signs are good, rock and roll, I had already shifted gears mentally. Now to kind of be, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Just to have that happen was kind of a gut punch. So I go do that test tomorrow afternoon. Should have the results back in 48 hours. So by the time we get back from the little practice camp, should have the news on that. So depends on what they say, the results of that. If it's, hey, take this, take that, we're out of here about the beginning of March. If it comes back as, hey, we're going to have to do this for a couple of months or a couple of weeks, whatever. Then right after that. It just kind of sucks when you thought you had all the green lights and then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute. And the first couple things we're going to be doing, we're going to do some UFO stuff. But we're always going to be on the hunt for Bigfoot. And I will tell you, some people have asked me, and I appreciate it, but I had probably the prettiest girl I've ever met in my life asked me a question the other night, and she asked me, so tell me about your YouTube channel and what do you want it to be, or something along those lines. And it's a question that 99% of the time I could tell you right off the cuff, but I was like, oh, I like pie. So here's an answer to the question. A couple of years ago, when we decided to start doing this bucket list stuff, one of the things I said I wanted to do was I just wanted to have an underlying message, wanted to have fun, wanted to see old friends, want to meet new friends, but I want there to be an underlying message. And a young girl that was renting Dave's room after Dave left a couple of years ago, she asked me, so what's that message? I said, don't know yet. At the end of that first year, the message is, hey, all those people that are important to you in your past, make sure that you go back and touch base with them. Start doing some of the things you want to do. And then the following year, it was, all right, it's bucket list time, and always be living a bucket list and always be meeting all those positive forces that are out there. And use each other as a filling station. So, man, for me, you know, I've had money, I've not had money. Obviously, things are easier when you got a little bit of money, but The thing is I'm so unimpressed with most people I've met that have money. We used to call it rich people's problems when they would come into Sleep Number and say, oh, we'd be talking to them. Oh, no, I always sleep on $700 million thread count sheets and made out of otter bladder. Very rare in some countries. It's just the things that impress that are important to a lot of rich people just mean absolutely nothing to me. I'd rather do like Dave and I have done a couple of times and just pull over and park the car out in the middle of nowhere when there's no light pollution whatsoever and just look up and just be dwarfed by what you see up in the sky and just realize how insignificant we all are. Even the people that like the 500 million thread count sheets. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to be going and doing the things we want to do. And again, he who has friends is always rich. And I look forward to being able to run into you guys all around the country, wherever we are. Again, this week, the second unofficial Chico Army get-together is going to be in the Corpus Christi, Port Aransas area. So if you're down there and you want to come do it, come on. All right, let me close that. If you guys got some tokens you want to talk about, throw them up. I always miss them sometimes. Let me close some shit here. What else did we see in the news? I don't really consider stories on price action a story. All right, and Tyler stole some of my news yesterday in his stream about what was going on in this country. Now, again, is the news what caused the drop? In my opinion, no. What do they say? Show me a price, move it, and I'll find you a headline. The fact of the matter is the handwriting's been on the wall quite a while with this particular administration. They came out and told us what they were going to do, how they were going to raise and spend this much money in the IRS so that they can hire X amount more auditors so that they can go out and audit you, not the 1%, but to audit you more often. The one thing that they didn't count on was Joe Manchin, and the other one. And thank God for those two people, because if they'd have gotten away with what they were trying to jam through, it's awful hard to get rid of a law once it's already a law. So the one thing that I would add to say that and compare it to what Tyler talked on his stream yesterday was, if you can't get it through to being a law the way it talks about in the Constitution, when you're a weak ass leader and you can't get it through Congress, executive order, and that's what they're talking about here. In my opinion, again, not leaning towards one party one way or the other. I was probably the person in the middle, more than most people. I was right smack dab in the middle until I felt like I got forced to one side. Just like this. Just like this. So it's apparent, unless there's widespread voting fraud, it's apparent that the midterms are going to really flip the House and the Senate, just like they did in Obama's first midterm, just like it did in Trump's midterm, but never to this degree, even more so than Clinton's first midterm. But Clinton, what he did after the first midterm was he said, oh, Slick Willie, he was actually pretty smart. He came out and he said, all right, you have spoken, I have heard you. And he came back closer to the middle. That's not what we're seeing this time. We're seeing them continue to forge further out left. And so that's why the numbers in the Senate and the House are really flipping to the degree that they are. So here's the question. What do they do for 2024? Do they come back to the middle? Do they do a Clinton and come back to the middle? Or do they go scorched earth here in the next year while they still have the numbers? I don't know. Record number of Democratic people in the House are resigning right now because they know it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be interesting. So this executive order regarding crypto, and again, notice what they do. The keywords that they go after. Terrorist, racist, all the catchwords that used to work, but they don't have the traction that they used to. If they go scorched earth, I think that they're going to blow the 2024 election as well. But again, all we got to do is get through today, right? Let's see. I'm going to leak you a sort of alpha. Morpheus Network. You'll be able to run a node by now. You need at least 2,000 tokens. I like Morpheus. Of course, I took profits on it a while back. Which one is it now? You said network, didn't you? Yes, you did. So 2,000, so about 1,800, assuming that there is liquidity, you can get you a node on Morpheus Network for about 1,800. What's it paying right now, if you don't mind sharing that? Yeah, it is pretty cheap right now, actually. I like that. Well, what's it paying right now in chain, if you don't mind sharing with us on the nodes? And while we're looking at that, let's see if there's anything else going on. Oh boy, Centrifuge is getting hammered too, huh? Well, everything's getting hammered. Made a killer scalp on that and went back in when I thought it had taken a dip. And guess what? That wasn't the dip that you were looking for. Damn it. All right. Index base. Well, thank you, Bovid. Thank you, InChain. So if you have Morpheus and you're interested in that, and you've got at least 2,000, go look it up and come back and tell us what it's paying right now. That would be cool. Cryptex. I don't know. Is that a... It's on Binance Chain. No, thank you. That's not my cup of tea. Not only that, it's got less than $3,000 in 24-hour trading volume. If you get in, you can't get out. So, me personally, I don't like it. Yet, is paying really low compared to other ones. I believe close to 20% APR, but still. I hear you, brother. I hear you. All right, we got 4 minutes left. Hey, Bova, did you find the invite to the Telegram group? All right. Well, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Is there anything else on Twitter that we need to be talking about? Happy Valentine's Day late to you guys. Oh, did y'all see this? The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals find that United Airlines broccoli mandate wrongly coerced employees to get the shot over their religious belief, and it's unconstitutional. I guess we'll be soon hearing from the ambulance chasers. There's going to be some lawsuits there. Did y'all see this? Talking about metaverses. Facebook's Meta's manager of community development, allegedly caught in an amateur child sex sting. One of those How to Catch a Predator type shows. And somebody responded in here, yeah, they already kicked him to the curb. Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to give one last check, see if you guys have checked your DSAN, because you can find the info on their website. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. And I actually have... a lunch thing to do. And so I'm going to go spend some time with some people that are prettier than you. So you guys have a wonderful day. Sunshine, rainbow, lollipops, unicorns, and all those good things to all of you, my brothers and sisters. Much love. Talk to you next time. Vaya con huevos.